What is going on, Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to this championship series. We're going right now to Greensboro, North Carolina, where we're going to be following a fan favorite, El Toro Loco, in this very first head-to-head match against the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Let's get the action started. Oh, and a perfect start by El Toro Loco. And you see him getting that big air over those cars right at the beginning. That is so awesome how he is able to control. Whoa, is he blowing smoke out of his nose? Look at that. It's like taking life by the horns, huh? All right, so we're into our second lap right now, and El Toro Loco is still steadily in first place, getting the big air over that gap and able to maintain his balance as he goes over these cars. Coming around, there we go, we're on our final lap, and it looks like El Toro Loco is actually catching up to the Mohawk Warrior, and yep, he has passed him. It is all but over for Mohawk Warrior as El Toro Loco just needs to drive this one home. Oh, and there we go. El Toro Loco is your winner of this very first head-to-head match in Greensboro, North Carolina. All right, into the semi-final round. It's gonna be El Toro Loco versus Alien Invasion. So we just watched El Toro Loco absolutely destroy the Mohawk Warrior. Let's see how he does against this alien. Another perfect start by El Toro Loco. Getting big air, going over the gap into a stoppie, and able to turn it around. Maintaining speed and his balance, going over all those cars, and we're getting ready to start our second lap. And El Toro Loco, oh no! Can he get it back up? Let's come on, El Toro Loco. Oh, and he turtled up and he had to reset, but he's back on the track, back in the hunt, and Alien Invasion is not going to be defeated. As you saw, whoa, he just went right over him. Hopefully El Toro Loco can make up the time that he just lost by going off balance, and it looks like he is. All right, we're getting ready to finish our final lap. El Toro Loco over the cars, taking that final turn, coming across the finish line. And yes, El Toro Loco is your semi-final winner. He's going to go to the finals. All right, and it looks like El Toro Loco has maybe met his match because he's gonna be in the finals going head-to-head against Zombie El Toro Loco. Oh, and another third perfect start for El Toro Loco. Now this is going to be a tough match because obviously the zombie El Toro Loco is just as good as he is. So it's really going to come down to who can drive this course better, who can take these turns tighter, and who can maintain their balance in these big jumps. Oh, El Toro Loco is making it look easy. Going right across all of the cars, and look, it looks like El Toro Loco is catching up to the zombie El Toro Loco. He might be able to overtake him. Oh, blowing some smoke right there as he comes across the jump. He knows that this race is his, and he's gonna try and overtake him, and oh, the zombie El Toro Loco falls over, and the good guys, or El Toro Loco wins! Oh my gosh, what a great match. And he's gonna celebrate with some donuts down there in the pit. El Toro Loco is your winner. Going into our second event here at Greensboro, North Carolina, we've got the Freestyle event. This is where El Toro Loco is gonna get to do whatever type of cool tricks he can do to impress us with. So let's see what he's got. Oh, starting off with a beautiful black flip to a stoppie, right into some donuts. All right, out of the donuts into a wheelie all the way over to the edge. Man, those fans are getting their money's worth, huh? Let's see if he can get back on all four wheels. Looks like he does. A nice bicycle kick out. into a backflip off the Connex, slow stoppy. Oh, and as you can see your score up in the top left right now, El Toro Loco has got a perfect 10. That is a front flip into a two-wheel stoppy. And another backflip. Perfectly landing it, maintaining that perfect 10.0 score he has going. Big air over the middle, into a wheelie, into a short stoppy. More big air. El Toro Loco is using this entire arena. And another backflip. Oh, and powers out of it into a bicycle flip, but I think he's gonna land this one, folks. All right, he's got about 25 seconds left on the clock to show us what he's got. Oh, goes for a front flip, and El Toro Loco is leaving half of his monster truck out there in the arena for us. That's how hard he's working. Awesome donuts. Big air. And another backflip off the Connex to finish this one out. And as you can see, El Toro Loco still has that perfect 10 score going. Oh, another backflip. Oh, and it looks like he's gonna celebrate that win with some more donuts. All right, our next event here in Greensboro, we're gonna be taking it outside for the Dune Dash. It's gonna be a waypoint race between El Toro Loco and 5 other monster trucks. They're gonna have to go all the way through the desert and hit every single waypoint. We've got Son of a Digger, and it looks like Stone Crusher. Oh, nope, that's Soldier of Fortune. And El Toro Loco all fighting for first place. El Toro Loco maintaining a slight lead in this race as they're outside, but Son of a Digger is giving him a run for his money. Oh, and out of nowhere, Soldier of Fortune just comes crashing down with alien invasion right on El Toro Loco's behind. Oh, and there's the zombie El Toro Loco. He wants to come in and get on this action too. Right now we've got a tight race with El Toro Loco just now pulling out in front as they're going into their next waypoint. Oh, and Son of a Digger just edges him out as El Toro Loco falls into second place, but is looking to retake first, going right over some cars on the road. Oh, some big air. Can he land it? Oh, he needs to straighten himself back up. No, he's going the wrong way. Quickly turns around and is able to get back on course. Fallen behind, but he's trying to take the inside track to catch up to everyone. Oh, and that is gonna finish our race. El Toro Loco is gonna finish in 5th place, but that's gonna be good enough to remain second in the season standings. Oh, and look at that, we just unlocked Zombie El Toro Loco. It almost looks just like us, but a little different. Still a great looking monster truck though, isn't it? All right, we're gonna go right into our next event here at Greensboro, North Carolina, and it is gonna be a timed destruction event. That's where our monster truck is gonna cause as much mayhem on the track as he can. Starting off strong, destroying all those crates and boxes. right now, El Toro Loco seems to be making short work of everything on that track. We've got balloons, porta-johns, taxis, trucks, crates, tables. You name it, and El Toro Loco is gonna run it over. Oh, bicycling it through the middle of the arena. All right, he is determined to leave as little standing on this track as possible. Even getting those blimps right there in the center part of the arena. All right, and that is going to finish it for El Toro Loco, who's gonna take first place in this time destruction event. All right, moving into our next event here at Greensboro, we're gonna have the two-wheel skills competition, and that's very similar to the freestyle, except that you must incorporate a two-wheel trick into the combo. So let's see what El Toro Loco has for us. Oh, a backflip into a wheelie. That is beautiful. Looks like he's gonna go right into some donuts, probably gonna try and bicycle out. Oh, and he does. Getting lined up. Big air. Oh, right into a stoppie. Look at that. Oh, rolling it over. Can he recover, or is he gonna have to turtle it up? Oh, I think he's gonna turtle it up. Oh, he's so excited, goes right back on his side, but this time he's gonna be able to pogo out right into a wheelie. Look at that, folks. Goes almost the length of the entire arena, wheelie into a bicycle, into a rollover. And of course, another backflip. It never gets old, does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, and he's gonna finish with a short wheelie on the Connex. El Toro Loco is your winner in this two-wheel skills competition. And that takes us right into Rusty Ravine for a circuit race against 5 other monster trucks. Go! A perfect start for El Toro Loco. Wow, look at this giant ramp that we have to go up. El Toro Loco climbing this ramp like a champ. Getting all sorts of speed coming off that ramp. Navigating all the debris and just borderline junk that was in his way. Nice turn around the bend. Oh, has to dodge that pillar. Gets around, but maintains his balance and his speed, which is the most important thing in a circuit race like this. And that's lap number 1 in the bag as we start lap number 2. Once again, getting all sorts of speed coming down this ramp as we go into the ravine, and we know there's going to be all sorts of stuff to dodge. El Toro Loco does a great job of navigating around all of that. It looks like right now El Toro Loco is the leader of the pack as he finishes up his second lap, and now we're on the final lap. This is it, folks. If El Toro Loco can maintain his lead, he will take home first place. And it looks like he has learned to expertly navigate this ramp. Great job through this wall of junk underneath the airplane like an expert. Takes it nice and slow as he goes around that pillar. I think El Toro Loco wants to make sure that he doesn't make any mistakes. Oh, and backwards Bob is right on his tail. But it's a little, too late. El Toro Loco is your winner, and he is going to take home the Greensboro, North Carolina Championships. First place for El Toro Loco. What a great showing by him today. Oh, and look, we've unlocked a yellow version of El Toro Loco. How cool is that? I'm not sure which I like more. What do you guys think? You like the red and orange, or you like the yellow? The yellow is looking pretty cool, actually. Oh, and we unlocked Stone Crusher. Oh, Stone Crusher is one of the OGs of Monster Jam. Looking good. All right, and now we're taking it to Detroit, Michigan for a head-to-head against El Toro Loco and a lot of people's favorite, the Gravedigger. El Toro Loco with the perfect start to get out of the gate in Detroit, Michigan in this very first head-to-head race. Now both of these drivers know what they're doing. This isn't their first race. Between Gravedigger and El Toro Loco, you've got years and years and years of monster truck driving experience. So far, we are seeing an excellent race from El Toro Loco. We're coming into the last bend of the final lap. Who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be the Gravedigger or El Toro Loco? It's El Toro Loco. He beats Gravedigger. He out-raced the man, the myth, Gravedigger. It's El Toro Loco for the win. And we're going right into our semi-finals race. El Toro Loco is going to be going up against Earthshaker. We've just seen El Toro Loco defeat Gravedigger, so let's see what he can do to Earthshaker. And he is nimbly navigating this course. As you can see, the course is set up in a figure 8, which is going to cause a lot of tight and tough turns for our monster truck drivers, as well as maintaining their speed and balance as they go over those small jumps. Now it might look small to that monster truck, but they're getting 10 to 15 feet in the air. It's an amazing amount of height. All right, El Toro Loco is coming around. Last straightaway. Coming into the last turn. Oh, he takes it a little wide, but he is going to take home the winner, and he is going to be in your finals here at Detroit, Michigan. El Toro Loco is going to back-to-back head-to-head finals. This is so exciting, and his opponent is going to be none other than Doomsday. Will Doomsday spell doom for the end of El Toro Loco's reign, or is he gonna bring home the first place once again? And they're off. Here they go. El Toro Loco has really learned this track. He really understands this course and is making no mistakes, and you can't make any mistakes at this level. When you're in the championship match, you have to operate flawlessly. This has to be a perfect race for him. And now we're in the final lap of the championship series for head-to-head here at Detroit, Michigan. El Toro Loco has made his first turn into his last straightaway. Here comes his second turn, which is also his last one. Oh, a little wide. Here he goes to the finish line, and El Toro Loco takes it home. Rolls over, makes the landing, and El Toro Loco is your head-to-head winner. And now here in Detroit, we will be going to the freestyle event. We're gonna see some backflips, some stoppies, some wheelies. Let's see what El Toro Loco has in store for us. Big air. right into some donuts right there in the center of the arena. Oh, and he bicycles out, but let's see if he can recover. Oh, and it looks like he's gonna have to turtle up. Not wasting any time, going for a big backflip. That was beautiful. You liked it. I loved it. It was great. Let's see what else he's got. Big air over the center of the arena. Oh, look at the air of that backflip off of that Connex. Losing half of the roof. Oh, but he says, I'm gonna do it again. Oh, El Toro Loco is giving us everything he has as he whiplashes out of that right onto the Connex. Oh, and I think he waited just a little too long to commit to that backflip, but is still able to get his way back onto four wheels. Some nice and big air across the middle of the arena. Up on the box, grabbing the emblem for another quick backflip onto a bicycle two-wheel. And he's got just about 10 seconds left to show us what he can do. Oh, another huge backflip off the Connex. It was almost like watching poetry in motion. Oh, and one more big air into a wheelie stoppy, and that's gonna be enough for El Toro Loco to be your freestyle winner. All right, now we're taking it back outside for a desert dust-up waypoint ride. Go! Once again, it's El Toro Loco versus several other monster trucks to see who can make it through each waypoint to the finish first. It looks like Earthshaker's out in the lead, followed by El Toro Loco, and we know that. I believe Doomsday is not far behind. Earthshaker has been giving El Toro Loco a run for his money this entire championship series. Oh! And El Toro Loco falls over, but let's see if he can recover. He's gonna turtle up and reset. Looking like some tight turns around all these pillars here. All right, a nice, fast, tight 180 there so that El Toro Loco can get back, caught up to the rest of the drivers. He's got to make up some space here, guys. Downhill to the next waypoint. You can see the other pack of monster trucks, and this is where I think he needs to try to make a bold move to catch up. And I think he is. He's going to go straight over the sand dune. Oh my goodness. That is some tremendously big air. And he lands it. He's going to land it. Oh my goodness. He's leaving it all out on the sand dunes. Great job as he's able to maintain his space, and it looks like the pack's not pulling away from him. He's making up a little bit of the distance. Oh, and a tight turn right there to get in between those buildings. Oh, and boosting to catch up, and there he goes, overtaking. I think he's overtaking Son of a Digger. Catching a lot of speed in the straightaway. He's moved back into 5th place, catching up on Doomsday. Oh, and that's Earthshaker, or what used to be most of him right there. Oh, and Earthshaker wipes himself out. And now we've got our Toro Loco trying to catch up. Oh no! Cartwheels, but is able to land it, but oh, he just got jumped over by another truck. A quick turn. Another quick turn, trying to catch up as they're in the final stretch of this race. He's giving it everything he can. Oh, he's gonna cartwheel over again and get knocked around. Oh, this is not El Toro Loco's best showing, I will tell you what, and he finishes. That is a 6th place finish. Oh, and that is gonna drop him to 2nd in the series standings, but we've still got several more events here in Detroit, Michigan, so he can try and come back. Oh, and look at that! We just unlocked Doomsday! Oh, that is a sweet looking monster truck right there, huh? Alright, now we're moving into a time destruction as we go into our 4th event here in Detroit. Now, El Toro Loco has dropped down to 2nd place, so he needs to make up some points with this event. Some big air, but it's time to see some big destruction. Oh, climbing up and destroying those buses. Balloons, porta-johns, fences, none of it is safe. And he is just taking out all of these crates, destroying the cars like they're made out of paper. They are no match for El Toro Loco and this mighty, mighty monster truck. Oh, right over those cars like they were nothing. Oh, catching some beautiful air into those boxes. Just destroying it. And it's like a celebration where he just freed all those balloons by running them over. He's still got 30 seconds left. It looks like he's going for the blimps. Oh, a backflip blimp destroyer by El Toro Loco. And we're taking it to the other side, and here we go. And he is just smashing them. He's actually running out of stuff to destroy on this course because he's been so efficient at wrecking everything. Oh, but it looks like there's still a couple of crates right over here, but not for long. All right, and it's no surprise after that performance that El Toro Loco has taken 1st place in that time destruction. And here we go, it's the 2-wheel skills competition. This is one of El Toro Loco's favorite and best competitions out there, so let's see what he has in store for us. Taking it slow off the start. And a big backflip into a wheelie stoppy. That was so awesome. Maintaining his speed, he looks like he's going for a big air into a backflip again. Oh, and as you can see in the top left part, El Toro Loco with that perfect 10 score. El Toro Loco is your 2-wheel champion as we go into this final event. It's going to be on Wreck Alley, and it's going to be a circuit race. 6 monster trucks, 3 going north, 3 going south. We might see some destruction in the middle, and here's they go. El Toro Loco starting off strong, but Son of a Digger comes right up behind him. Mohawk warrior and son of a digger right in front of El Toro Loco. Having to navigate all the way through this junkyard again. Getting some big air and taking back first place. Some great driving underneath those giant ramps. Big air as he goes right into our second lap and narrowly misses all three monster trucks going the other way. Taking it nice and quick in that bowl, using that to his advantage. Under the airplane. Through, oh no! But he quickly recovers and is back on his feet. And in fact, getting some air to show us that he is still in control. And there he goes again as you see his opponent speed by him. All right, underneath, maintaining his speed, and he's getting ready to go into the final lap with some big air and big speed. Oh man, and he just had a head-on collision. I think, what was that, whiplash? Oh man, just straight up smashed into him. Taking it around the bend, around the bowl, maintaining speed. El Toro Loco is still in first place, and he needs to finish in first place to take home the gold here in Detroit. Getting some nice air. Coming around the bend, this is just the last little part of this race. If he can just stay the course, he will be our winner. Big air as he goes across the finish line. El Toro Loco is your first place winner and your overall first place winner here in Detroit. What an amazing show. He did a great job at the head-to-head, at the freestyle, the time destruction, the two-wheel, and of course all these races outside. And oh, we've unlocked Earthshaker. Oh, this is so awesome. I'm telling you, of all my monster trucks that look like dump trucks, this one's my favorite. Oh man, that was so great. Wow, I thank each and every one of you for hanging out with us today as we watched El Toro Loco just wreck some shop. I hope you had fun, because I sure did. Make sure you tune in each and every week for more exciting Monster Jam videos. Oh, and if you like Hot Wheels or Disney, we've also got those too. So make sure you check them out. And in the meantime, stay cool, and we'll see ya.